What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video we're going to be talking about 5 things that we don't know about NBA 2K19 MyTEAM. So NBA 2K19 MyTEAM's trailer was fairly in-depth. Like, we got to know a lot of the new things, and especially with the developer blog, they went into a lot of depth on it. They went into a lot of new things. But again, there are 5 things we definitely won't find out until the game comes out, or if they decide to give us the information by responding to a tweet or something. That's really the only way we're going to find out any of these things. But until the game comes out, and I'm guessing that we probably will see it a couple of days before the game comes out, because last year a lot of this footage was kind of out there about a week before the game came out. But anyway, now let's go over the 5 things, well, 5 of the many things we don't already know. So one thing I'm not going to talk about in this video is because we kind of already, we're 99.9% sure we know what it is. And it's the Galaxy Opal tier. We are almost certain we know the Galaxy Opal tier is what the Pink Diamond was last year, and that it's a 99 overall card. We've no idea what it looks like. We've no idea what color it's going to be. But we pretty much know that Galaxy Opal is going to be a 99 overall card, because we've seen 98 overall Pink Diamonds, and we know Galaxy Opal is a tier higher than Pink Diamond. Although at the same time, it could be something different. We are almost certain. That it's 99 overall. So I'm not going to put it in these 5 things. So the first thing is probably the most important thing, and it's the difficulty my team is going to be played at. And this is huge. Like last year, I think it was played on All-Star or Pro at times, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Playing my team on Pro with those sliders, it just makes the game basically unplayable. But All-Star difficulty, if All-Star is what they play it at till Christmas and then raise it to Superstar after Christmas, I'm good with that. The game definitely needs, especially if they start releasing all these 99 overall cards, the game has got to be on Superstar difficulty. Another big thing with difficulty is, please 2K, please, we don't know what's going on yet. It's not difficult to do. Please let us pick the difficulty and play with friends. Like, it's not hard. It is not hard at all. We should be able to pick the difficulty and play with friends. If not, set play with friends at least to All-Star. Like, if it's on I'd rather it be on Superstar, but it's not the biggest deal in the world if it's on All-Star. But if it's on Pro again, like it was last year, like play with friends games end up with players shooting like 80% from the field, which is absolutely crazy. So please, okay, just let us change the difficulty and play with friends. And also, hopefully don't ever put the competitive My Team game mode. Well, I'm assuming there's not going to be a side single match mode. The My Team Unlimited game mode, please do not have that difficulty lower than All-Star at any stage this year. Hopefully 2K aren't going to do that, but lowering the difficulty too much could make the game very, very difficult to play. Next, we have got the auction house. Obviously, there's going to be an auction house, but a couple of things we don't know from last year. We don't know if you have to unlock the auction house or not. I think we found that out really early last year. I genuinely think we found out you had to unlock the auction house really early, because I remember I made a video on that quite early, around the same time as the developer blog. I could be wrong, but I think we found that out around the middle of August last year, but it could have been around this time. But unlocking the auction house was just ridiculous. Like, it took it was just wasted about an hour of your time. Like, it wasn't as if there was any use for it. They might have said, oh, it gets you to play every version of the game mode. No, it was to try stop coin selling. Like, there was a reason why they did it, and it didn't work. Because most coin, I don't even know, but it just didn't work with coin selling at all. But basically, we just don't, please 2K, do not make us unlock the auction house. We haven't heard about it yet. And I think we would have heard about it this stage already last year, which is a good sign. It's a good sign we haven't heard about it yet. But you just never know what 2K are going to do. You never know if they're going to put it into the game or not. The next thing about the auction house that we don't know about is the tax. So, tax initially came in with the auction house in 2K15. And for some reason in 2K15, they thought it was fine to tax 15% on every single sale. Which is absolutely just crazy. Like, I don't know why they did it. Like, 15 is way too high. And since then, it's been 10% on every single sale. While there's definitely a reason why they put a tax on the card to stop people buying the same card, reselling, buying it for the same price, I think the tax should definitely be lowered. Like 5% tax, like even a 2% tax is fine. There just has, like, I understand why there has to be a tax, but the tax does not under any circumstances need to be 10%. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. If you sell a card for 100 or for 200k, you lose 20k? Like, that's absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's really annoying. And also, we don't know about the buyouts. 100k buyouts are a big problem. Like, a lot of you guys think they're not, but at the same time, if a new card comes out and you have a load of MT and you want to buy that card and it's worth over 100k, you have to wait a minimum of 4 hours to get that card. If there's rare cards that only 1 or 2 of them come out the market at a time, you may not see, like, you may get outbid at the last second and then have to wait 5 hours to get the next one. Like, it's very problematic. I think there needs to be a cap, but the cap should not be 100k. The cap should be closer. It should be maybe 500k to a million. But yeah, we don't know any of those things about the auction house yet. Next up is the collection rewards. Obviously, we know that in general there's collection rewards, so as in, like, there's collector levels. So I'm hoping that something like 2,500 cards or something like that in 2K17 gives you like a really good Galaxy Opal player and a couple of really nice pink diamonds along the way, things like that. I'm hoping that's the case, and I'm guessing that's what's going to be the case, but we honestly don't know yet. But at the same time, we have heard nothing about the collection rewards for teams. Like, you'd assume that they would have said something about it in the developer blog, but like, remember, like, obviously everyone's played the game if you're watching this video. In 2K17 and 2K18, if you completed an individual team, you got a reward. And that reward was a Ruby or Sapphire player in 2K17 to go into the collection for the historic collection. Then there's the Star Collection rewards, and then in 2K18, those Star Collection rewards could be used to get cards like Pink Diamond Oscar Robertson or Dirk Nowitzki Diamond or Diamond Dr. J, things like that. So those cards in the end ended up being kind of useful, those collections, but we've yet to hear anything about that. You never know, it could go back to 2K16 where it just gives you packs for completing teams, which would be really annoying, but hopefully they still have historic and current collection rewards, because we've actually heard absolutely nothing about that so far. And again, I assume that would be something that we have heard. Next, we have got contracts. So in FIFA there's no more contracts, in Madden there's no more contracts, and in NBA 2K contracts are there, and not only are contracts there, they are ridiculously expensive. So NBA Live, I think, may be the only other Ultimate Team type game mode with contracts, and NBA Live for 1,000 coins, which are easier to obtain than in 2K. I'm just gonna add that there. You can get a contract pack that gives you like 8 contracts, and some of them are up to 12 games. So contracts, while a little bit of a nuisance in NBA Live, are not a problem at all. Whereas contracts are so expensive in NBA 2K18. Like, literally, if you've got an old cheap diamond squad and you're struggling for MT and you don't spend money on the game, you could literally not be able to afford to play game after game because of how little coins 2K gave out. They need to, if they want to keep contracts in, they need to do what Live did and add a contract pack, make it so that you get like 10 of them for 1,000 MT, and lower the price of the contracts, if not take contracts out entirely. Contracts are a really annoying thing, and like, they don't necessarily have to be there. Like, if they took them out, it wouldn't affect the game at all, and they're a huge negative for the guys that don't actually spend money on the game. Like, it's not something that affects me, and it's not something that I would have brought up myself, but so many people complained about it that I kind of looked into it and thought, okay, yeah, a lot of people aren't just not able to play this game at all because of the contract situation. And last up is system proficiencies. And we know that they said system proficiencies are more important. That's all we've heard. We do not know if they actually fixed them and made them right. What I mean by that is, there is no reason that a pink diamond Russell Westbrook playing center has got way higher system proficiency in every single proficiency than Thon Maker playing center, who is a center. Like, there's no reason why a bronze center should have not above 30 system proficiency in a single system as a center. But yet, there is small forwards that have 99 system proficiency, I think, in every single position. There's a couple of cards that are like that. So, I don't understand why the bronze and silver cards, no matter what, had below 50 system proficiency in every proficiency, even playing their correct position, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, those initial cards were all so low. I just think that if you're playing the right position, I don't think anyone necessarily cares about system proficiency. Like, it's brought in as a way to stop people from playing players out of position. Whereas personally, I think they should punish people that do it rather than give slight boosts for playing in position. Those boosts don't even exist. You get punished for playing a silver or a bronze player. Like, they go lower in stats because they've got lower system proficiency, because 2K just lowered them for no reason. People didn't talk about this much, but system proficiencies was one of the most broken things in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM. But it didn't make much of a difference, because obviously later on in the year no one was using these silver, bronze cards, these gold cards, these emeralds, the cards were initially released. But if you actually look back on it and reflect on it, it was literally the single most broken thing in the game, and the single thing in 2K18 that made the least sense. Like, it was such a big factor. Like, all they had to do is say, for example, if you have Giannis, lower him to like 50 system proficiency if he goes to center, not like 85. And then things like, again, I'm just using just as an example, like if you use, say, I don't know, Robert Covington. Robert Covington at small forward may have like 50 system proficiency in his best proficiency, and suddenly like he might have like 20 and say, I don't know, pace and no, he'll be alright in pace and space. Trying to think what he'd be bad at. 7 seconds. He might have like 20 system proficiency, and he could be playing his correct position and be lowered in overall. But yet you could use a Russell Westbrook in a perimeter centric lineup with 99 system proficiency, and Russell Westbrook gets a boost for perimeter centric. You could probably use Russell Westbrook at the 2 in a perimeter centric. You could use LeBron James at the 1 in a system proficiency like perimeter centric, and suddenly he gets a boost as well. Whereas guys playing their actual position get negatives, get minus stats because they're silver and gold. Now, it did not make any sense looking back on it, and it's something that 2K need to fix. Their system proficiency system was so broken, and I don't understand why they didn't just do a chemistry system like they did in Ultimate Team, where the coaches didn't matter that much, and it's just you get a certain amount of chemistry for playing in position. You lose a little bit by playing your guy one spot out of position, and then you get a huge penalty to your stats if you play them 2 out of position or 3 out of position. Why they just didn't do that instead of making this really flawed system proficiencies system, I just don't know. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. These are 5 things we don't know about NBA 2K19 MyTEAM. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.